What's up, everybody? This is Chase from Redline Jiu-Jitsu. This is my student Christine here. We're going to go over a choke called the paper cutter choke from the side control position. I'll show you how I like to do it. So Christine's laying down for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the way I prefer to do this paper cutter choke is how I refer to Jiu-Jitsu. So her head is north and her feet are south. I like to do it when their arm is south down here. Now the hard part is getting the arm south. So we'll show a few little tricks to be able to do that. So we're going to show the whole thing and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start here in regular side control. And I'm holding her tight. We call this the hip to hip position or side mount position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer. I'm going to bring my arm over the top of her head, and I'm going to switch my hips so they turn. Now my south hand, the one closest to her feet, is going to backstroke and connect to her hip. Now right now my pressure is really digging through her chest, but my hips are up, so I have a downward pressure. I'm going to walk my feet toward her head, which is going to cause discomfort on her arm. Now her arm doesn't like that, so she's going to move her arm south, which is what I want. Now I'm going to walk my hips back toward her arm, and I'm going to grab the tricep. Now from here, I go back to a hip to hip, and my weight is through Christine's sternum right now, so it makes it very hard for her to move. Now my head stays low, my hand's going to anchor onto her shoulder, I'm going to drive down and go up. This is how I prefer to finish the paper cutter choke. I know a lot of people like to put their thumb in the collar, which is good too, but I really prefer to grab my hand and go here. This actually, you're allowed to do this no gi as well too. So if you don't rely on the gi, you can totally do this move no gi as well too. So we'll show it again. We'll start this hip to hip. I'm here. My north hand's gonna go over her elbow. I switch my hips and my south hand goes over, connects to her hip. I'm gonna walk my hips north while keeping my weight heavy on top of her. Make her arm discomfortable. Her arm pops out. I walk back south and I grab the tricep. I keep my weight heavy on her. I slide my arm across her neck. My hand anchors onto her shoulder. I drive down and up. Now that's one setup. Another little setup we can do is if my partner is framing on my hip and causing a little bit more discomfort. So what I'll do from here is I'll still switch this over. Now I'm going to drop my hip onto her arm. And now that really doesn't feel very good. It a lot of times causes a little bit of discomfort on people's arms. Now their arm shoots out. I come up, I wrap the arm, and I go back down, and I finish. So one more time, sing that again. We're here, she's framing on my hip. I drop my hip down. Now safety tip on this one is if you're training this at the gym, if you drop your hip hard, you can pop people's elbow. So be careful with that. If you're here and you drop this hip, if she's really pushing hard and I drop my hip hard, my hip will win. So I'm here, she moves her elbow out, I pop that out, I grab her arm, come back south, control and finish. See ya, thank you.